Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today was 8th of April 2020 and welcome to video number 103. And today I want to talk about how Navy SEALs can help not to burn your house down. A few days ago, we were walking with my wife to the store to do some groceries. And we were passing by a newly built house, which is like just frame of it, but all of this is wooden. And we looked at it, and you can see the stairs inside the house, the whole walls, everything is done made of wood. And that was really interesting to see. It was like kind of huge house. But then we start to talk about it because we said, look how meticulous this whole thing is, how amazing it is to see that those people building this house, we can see how it changes and so on. But how easy would it be to burn this house down? As they say, it takes one match, and this house can be done, burned to the ground in minutes. But how much time in comparison takes to build this kind of house, and how meticulous this whole thing is to make it like a living place, right? And this is exactly what I want to talk about because I can see and I saw a lot of this in our relationships. Because one thing that this whole thing exactly happens in a relationship as well. You can burn this whole thing in minutes, many times with one sentence. And I could tell you a lot of stories about people who destroy their relationship by one stupid mistake, one night, one evening, just, stupid one night stand. They don't even know why they did it. I know people who even didn't get that. They tried, but they failed, and they destroyed a year of the relationship. Hard to watch, crazy story, long one. Ugh. And then I saw a relationship that couldn't be restored or built because of one simple email. That was honest and open, but I was so honest that it cuts, deep, as deep as soul goes. And it's game over. And I don't know, maybe you saw this kind of couples that had this kind of issues. Maybe you saw movies about it. Maybe you've been in this kind of situation. Then you know that it takes one sentence. And something that you built for years can be destroyed. And it's really hard to rebuild it. And you know it. And I would compare it to the stock market. They say that statistically, stock market falls 3 times faster than it rises. Statistically. And then the same thing happens in relationship. You build, then you destroy. And then it takes a lot of time to rebuild it. Sometimes it's not even possible. So I want you to keep that in mind, that this is the truth. You can destroy it and then it's really hard to rebuild. But second thing, we kind of know that. And you probably say, yeah, duh. But tell me why, even though we know it, we still doing the same mistakes. We're doing the same thing over and over again. You can see another couple, another marriage, another family destroyed just because of this kind of stupid mistake. Because sometimes you say, I didn't mean it, but now the damage is done. And you see, the problem is that many times, kind of probably most of the occasions or the situation when these things happen, we think about ourselves. It's all about us. We have to be on the top. We have to have, our word has to be the last. I have to prove that I'm right. And then you do stupid things that hurt and hurt a lot, and it's so hard to rebuild the relationship. So I want you to look at yourself and kind of see where do I really act like a narcissist. Like I'm so obsessed about myself that I'm going to do whatever it takes to prove that I am right. Because this is the moment, and this is the position, this is the situation, this is the mindset that you have in this particular situation, this particular moment. That is narcissistic. You think about yourself, and it will hurt both of you. You can burn your relationship very fast. Second, you're doing it because you're a narcissist. You're thinking about yourself. And you may think, no, I don't. Be honest with yourself. This is what happens. So I want to kind of talk about one thing that might help you deal with this, might help you explain how you're supposed to act, how you're supposed to think, how you're supposed to control your emotions to not make this mistake. And I will link the interview that Joe Rogan did with one gentleman who is an instructor in BUDS, which is Navy SEALs training. And one of the very interesting things that he says is that the whole idea behind this training is to kind of replenish or get rid of individuality and thinking that, that I am the most important here. Because what they want is to all those people to have like group mentality, that my team is more important than myself, because then my team can help me when I'm struggling with something, and then we can help someone else in our team when they're struggle. And there's like a completely direct parallel to the relationship. What you want to have in mind is them or her in the first place. She should be your priority. Because if you look at how relationships are built, it's like very simple. When I love someone, I want to give my love and my appreciation, unconditionally, just because I love them. And then I want it to come back to me. There is no other way. You cannot take love. You cannot kind of take the appreciation. It has to be given to you. And the same thing with Navy SEALs. You, as a team member, you have to care about someone else, and then they're gonna care for you. There's no other way. So remember, you can destroy everything in minutes just because you are narcissist. You're thinking just about you. You're obsessed about yourself. But the way out of it is to think like Navy SEALs. Don't think about yourself. Your priority is her. Your priority is them, your family. When you do this, and you'll be the person that leads by example, that you show love, you show appreciation, you show care for them, and you're the first one, then it will come back to you. She will follow, they will follow. Everything's going to change just because you are the person who started this positive upward spiral. So this is what I want you to take from this video. Life is very simple if you understand that how to destroy and how to build. And as with everything in life, everything is constant motion. So you grow or you die. There is no middle ground. So that's why I want you to take this kind of abstract video and look at your life and see where you're supposed to have this mindset of have priority put in them rather than yourself, in your simple day-to-day life. What does it mean? Maybe, you want to give kind of, when the weekend comes, what do you think about yourself or about them? When you got a bonus, what do you think about spending it on yourself or on your family? Simple things and very practical. Because, this is what you need to understand. You can build or you can destroy. It's your choice, but you're doing one or the other. So look at Navy SEALs and learn from them that the priority should be in your family, in your wife, because then you'll understand why they have such a great brotherhood, and then you'll understand how you can have a happy relationship. That's it. Think about it and do something about it, because it all starts with you, brother. If you like this video, comment. If you didn't like, comment as well. Give me a shout what you think. And if there's anything you want me to record about, I'll be glad to do it, so just give me a shout. That being said, see you tomorrow.